Okay, so it's been like at least 4 days since I've uploaded something. And as I'm sure most of you are aware, the big fallow deer update has finally arrived. They are in the game here on Hirschfelden, and I'm a little bit late to the party, but I'm here. I'm at the party. There's something moving behind me. That might be a fallow deer already. I did do a little fallow deer hunt, like last night for about 20 minutes, and I did manage to kill a singular female. I have yet to see any males, so I'm still relatively uneducated in the fallow deer field. There's definitely something walking over there, I just can't see it through the woods. Anyway, yeah, no, I haven't really hunted them much. I've seen lots of them posted. It seems like the rare variants are pretty easy to come across, which is interesting. Good, I'd like to get a rare one, hopefully. And I'm assuming that's mostly linked to the fact that they seem to travel in rather large herds. I'm pretty sure that was a fallow deer I saw over here. It looked odd. Big to be a roe deer. Didn't really look like a red deer. Maybe I'm crazy. I'm sure I saw something moving though. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out. I'll see you guys when I decide whether or not I'm losing my mind or not. So the good news is I'm not crazy. The bad news is it's not a fallow deer, but it is a semi-decent roe deer, and it was coming in, but now I don't know what it's doing. Come on. I don't really want to shoot it with the rifle, because I don't really know. I'm not terribly familiar with the fallow deer ranges. They say they're all over the map. Like I said, I did a 20-minute hunt last night, and I only found the one herd, and I believe I found them right up in this cornfield. It was somewhere in this area, but like, I hunted all these fields, hunted up through here, and then I crossed the river somewhere in here, and that's when I found them. But I've seen lots of people. Somebody posted a tree stand somewhere in here, I think, that they said was really good. And I've seen people hunting in the woods, but personally I haven't hunted them at all. I don't really know. So we're gonna kind of play around with it, see what we find where, and go from there. I haven't really hunted a whole lot of Hirschfelden. It really just never, I was never really drawn to it. It's not really a map that I hunt for anything other than Canada geese, so this should be cool. I'm looking forward to it, but we're gonna go ahead and take this roe deer out, and then hopefully find some fallow deer. That's actually not a bad roe deer. That might be like 180s. And that was a little bit low, but it might have been double long. Well, I don't know if that second arrow hit or not, but regardless, that roe deer is on the ground, so I don't have to track it. And me not having to track things usually makes me happy, so I have no complaints there, and it does look like, yeah, I did hit it with that second arrow. And there's only a left lung shot, and then I got the other lung, and somehow the skull in the same shot? I don't even know how the hell that would work. We were on the same plane. How did the arrow go? Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna try to understand it. Anyway, 167, 52 GMs. Not a bad start to the hunt, but I'm hoping that we can stick on the fallow and not get distracted any more than we need to, but we will see. I haven't used the snake bite in a while, but I'm glad that it's still as reliable as it used to be. I'm about 25 minutes into this hunt, still no fallow deer, and I'm pretty sure there's a bigger red deer around. I came over a ridge back there somewhere, and I spooked what looked like a nice red deer, and I believe I saw this stag at the base of the river, kind of past where he ran, so I don't believe it's the same stag, but it very well could be. Regardless, he was standing like right in the way of where I wanted to go to try to look for fallow, so I decided to take him out. And not that it really did a whole lot, considering all of the hinds ran exactly where I intend to go, but that's whatever. I made a good shot, he's down, and I've killed more things, so at least the hunt is semi-successful, despite having not found any fallow deer, but very nearly a 69-meter heart shot with a 201 red deer, paying 59 GMs, which I believe is the exact same amount that the roe deer paid. Maybe? Something like that. Regardless, a little bit more GMs paying for my ammo that I'm not using all that much of. But anyway, we're going to keep looking for fallow deer, and hopefully we run into some soon. I don't really know where to look. I kind of came up through these fields and then doubled back into the woods because I've heard that's a decent spot. I've seen lots of trophy shots in the woods. I'm gonna give it a go, see what I find. I'm still trying to figure them out. Like I said, I've only killed the one female, and I wanted to go over where I found it, but I didn't really find many there when I was over there, so we're gonna give this spot a go and hopefully we find some. Oh, there we go. That's my first ever fallow deer call that I've ever heard. And it's way the hell over there, but I'm gonna go mark that. A little bit further than that. I actually don't know anything about fallow deer IRL, so I have no idea if that was a male or a female. Just kind of by the way it sounded, I want to say it was a male, but I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, it's way the hell over there. We'll run over there, hopefully get eyes on them, and we'll get our first fallow deer harvest of the hunt. Oh, that was new. That must be a female. Okay. That was loud. Oh shit, he's looking right at me. That was a small male fallow deer. That's the first male fallow deer that I've seen. I'm thinking I didn't spook him. We're gonna see if I can call him in a little closer. And then maybe get eyes on the females that seem to be down the hill. Didn't get a very good look at him, but I know that he's definitely not anywhere near decent. Definitely very small. But I don't think he's a total dink, but I could be wrong. Oh, and I guess I'm not going to find out because he must have been able to see me. But I'm not too concerned. I'm just gonna pop down here. There might be another male with those females. See if I can see him off this ridge. There are definitely a few sets of fallow deer tracks here, so hopefully there's another male down here. And hopefully I don't spook them because I do believe they were pretty close. So I should probably keep my eyes out. But I'm not seeing them. Fallow deer tracking level 2. No, I don't know where those are. I was sure they called from just right down in this little valley here. But unless I spooked them, I don't see them. I'm saying them, but I'm assuming that the females are generally in herds. And I'm assuming that was a female call. Because the other call that I assumed to be a male call had a male standing beside it, so that seems like pretty sound logic, but I don't know where the rest of these fallows went, so I'll do some tracking and see what I can find. Kind of a bummer that I spooked that little guy, but I'm not terribly torn about it. He wasn't very big. Oh, I see one. Where'd it go? Right there. And it is a female. Man, they look a lot like piebald axis deer. I feel like those colors are a little bit too, I don't know what the word that I was trying to think of was, but a little bit too exaggerated. That's the word I was looking for. Slow brain day, apparently. I feel like they're a little bit more subtle. They kind of seem to glow. Regardless, they look nice. The models are nice. I'm not sure how I feel about the colors. Looks like she's alone, which kind of sucks. I might go track that male down, just because. I haven't shot one yet. I'm trying to look and see if maybe there's another fallow with this one. Because there's quite a few sets of tracks here. I don't believe she's alone, but it does kind of appear that way. And now I don't see her anymore. There she is, right? Yeah, there she is. And the females don't come to the collar, so if I want to shoot her, I'm going to have to take her with the rifle, or just continue stalking like this, which I don't really want to do. But I'm going to try to get up on this ridge and see if I can see into this next field. And maybe there'll be a couple more or something. The snake bite is insane. I just took that one shot for the hell of it, and there's actually another fallow right there. Let's see if I can do it again. I feel like I just got lucky. She's not gonna stop. Now that had to be a lucky shot. There's no way. Come on. I think I shot over her. I must have overestimated that distance a little bit. Let's just try that. Really? I haven't used the snake bite in a while. I was using the recurve for a long time, and then I maxed it, so I decided I'd go back to the snake bite. Okay, no, I was definitely shooting underneath of her. That one hit dust. Oh, I hit her that time, and there was another one standing right there. Maybe I'm just blind, because apparently there was quite a few fallows in these woods. But anyway, I got the first one. We've killed the fallow. That was the first objective of this video, so we've gotten something done. Now I think what I'm going to do is I am going to go back and track that small one. And see if I can get my first male fallow. Those are pigs out there. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about them. Yeah, female pig. I'm assuming the other one's a female too. Go pick up our first female fallow deer. And I don't know how that killed her. Really, it was a double lung shot. Okay, fair enough. Obviously no score. We're gonna go track that male down and see if he's better than I thought he was, but I'm pretty sure he's like, yeah, pretty well a dink. But I haven't shot a male yet, so I'm okay with that. We'll start small. So I wasn't able to find that other dink fallow deer. I looked and looked, could not find the fleeing track, and then I kept looking for fallow deer and was just like generally extremely unsuccessful. So I gave up, and then I came back. It's a new day, a new map, and now I have two males coming in, and this one just crested the hill, and he looks actually not that bad. I don't know much about them. I would say this is maybe a 130s, 140s fallow, but I could be wrong. Regardless, I know he's a hell of a lot better than that one. Who is looking at me? Okay, no he's not. I thought he was like looking right at me, and I was a little bit concerned there for a second, but no, it looks like we're alright. No, so my new fallow deer strategy is just running around the entire map aimlessly until I find tracks. And that's how I found these guys, so I'm going to assume that it's just the best method. Or at least my best method, because apparently I'm not good at this. Now, I wanted to take these fallow deer with the cable backed, but now that I see this nicer stag, or at least they're bucks, aren't they? Pretty sure they're bucks. I'm gonna actually maybe not do that because he's in the back. If he was in the front, I would try to take him with the cable backed and then get the other one with the rifle, but I think we're just gonna do that. And ooh, okay, no, I'll take the L on that one, but we got the big one. I'm okay with that. Alright, my official guess is I'm gonna go with 153 as my official guess. My first fallow deer, and I should have stuck with the 140s idea, but I'm okay with that. 142.8, 67 GMs, and it's my first male, so we might as well go ahead and trophy shot that. I think I'm gonna go with that It's not a great trophy shot. I immediately noticed that I can't grab their antlers to pose them, which I wasn't a huge fan of. So, it is what it is. I don't think it's that bad, but if I shoot a bigger one, I'll spend more time on it, but it looks alright. I'm going to accept it, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can find maybe a few more males, and maybe beat that one. So I'm stocked up on a group of females, and I actually just got a male call from just down the hill over there. I've been scouting this whole side, and I haven't seen him yet, which either means I'm blind, or he's a total dink that looked like a female. I'm hoping that it's me being blind, and that he is a decent one. I don't want to stand up because it is relatively thick foliage, and I have a feeling he'll see me before I see him. And I'm going to try to take him with the cable back bow, so I'm going to want him close anyway. I do really want to pop up to see if I can see him though, but I'm going to have to resist that temptation, I think. Because I have a feeling that's not going to end well for me. I can hear him walking now. I can probably kill him from the distance he's at, but like I said, thick foliage, there's a chance I won't even be able to see him from where he is right now, so I'm going to let him get a little bit closer before I pop up. And that's a female. Where is the male? I can hear him walking. That's definitely him that I'm hearing. And he's tiny. But that looked like a pretty good shot. And I've definitely hit him, so I'm okay with that. First fallow deer with the longbow, and that was intestines. I don't know, I saw a lot of people complaining about hitboxes and intestine shots being lung shots and all that jazz. I'll have a look at where the arrow is when I actually find him, but I thought that shot looked pretty good, but we'll track him down and have a look. Oh, there we go. There he is. And yeah, that's an iffy spot. I don't know. I could go either way with that one. If you look at the angle of the arrow, technically, I would say that that's like borderline liver intestines, but it is also right behind the shoulder, so I would think that it would catch lung too, but I don't know. I'll give the game the benefit of the doubt and say that I intestine shot him. And I can't really look at his antlers because they're... oh, I guess they're not really totally in the ground, but they're certainly not very big anyway. I'm gonna say he's like a 96. Oh, I was way off. 67. Not gonna trophy shot this one. He's a little on the small side. And yeah, I got that liver. I'll give the game the benefit of the doubt. 24 GMs. Let's go see if we can find a slightly bigger one. Or maybe a rare. Like I said, the rares seem to be a little bit common, or at least there seems to be a good number of them getting shot, so we'll see if I can weigh in on that party, or at least beat my newly found PB. So at this point I've found the fallow deer pretty well everywhere. I started here, ran up here, this is where we shot our first buck that had the other buck with it, and I fast traveled over here, ran down here, that's where we killed our last buck, and now I've just found another herd up in this field here, which is actually right about where I shot my first fallow doe, and I would imagine they're up in this area too, so I've kind of come to the conclusion that they're pretty well all over the map, and probably are in all sections of the map. I myself have not seemed to find any spots that are hotter than others. Like I said, I've just kind of been running around, looking for tracks, and then following them, or waiting for calls, or whatever, just looking for sign, and then tracking the animals down. But the buck in front of us is once again not very big. I would say he's a little bit bigger than the last one we shot, but if he is, not by much. And I actually don't feel like waiting for him to come in, so I'm just going to go ahead and take him out with the 6.5. And that should be 2 in him. Yeah, he's down. Oh, and that might have been a headshot, because I didn't expect that to hit anything. It looked a little bit too high to me, but anyway, we got 2 of them. So we'll go get the buck first, And then I'm curious to see where that bullet hit, because that thing dropped. It had to have been neck, bone, or brain. I don't think a skull shot would have dropped her. And I can't really see myself having hit any other spots other than those two places. No rare geese. Every now and again I like to check the flocks just in case. I've yet to see one doing that, but eventually one day it'll happen. I'll see a rare up in the sky and then spend 3 hours waiting for it to come over my blind. Anyway, here's our fallow buck. I keep wanting to say stag. They are bucks. I did hit him twice, and he is quite a lot bigger than our last one, actually. Yeah, now that I think about it, I don't know why I said they were similar size. The last one was a total dink. This guy was at least, like, way over his head. Anyway, 108, 47 GMs. Not quite trophy shot worthy. Let's have a look at where we hit this doe, because I'm sure I had to have smoked her right in the back of the head. Because to me that shot did not look like it hit anything, but she definitely dropped like a stone. And really, spine 3. I'm gonna have to go back and watch that shot over, because I did not think it was, I thought it was like, he was like quartering away. I don't know. I'll watch it over, but I did not think that hit anywhere near intestine. But we got one more fallow harvest out of it, so I'm not complaining. We'll go see if we can find a couple more bucks, maybe. Hopefully another big one. Well, that one looks a little bit bigger than the last one. Not by much, but definitely not. Oh, there we go. There's actually another one behind him. And that one looks quite a bit nicer, actually. Oh, yeah, and he's like sniffing the air just from me standing there. Yeah, I have a feeling that's a nice one. And my gun's not ready. Okay, let's see. There we go. Oh, and I think that was actually a male behind that one even. Okay, I'm okay with that. That one might be bigger than our current personal bets, so. You definitely got spookish way easier than the other one did. But honestly, he doesn't look that much different to me. But I haven't seen much of these things, so we'll have to see. 91 kg, 155, so actually quite a bit bigger. We're gonna take a trophy shot of that one too. Okay, so this is only the second trophy shot that I've taken of fallow deer, and I already hate posing them, so I have a feeling I'm gonna be buying the trophy shot poses for these guys, but anyway, I don't think that looks too bad, so I'm gonna go ahead and take that, accept it, and I didn't get the option to, oh, I guess they updated that. I was gonna say it doesn't give me the option to sell it anymore, but that shows you how much I've played this game since they updated all that. I forgot to check what it sold for, but I believe it was like 70 something, which honestly isn't that bad. Fallow deer pay pretty decent. I don't know what I was gonna say. Anyway, we're gonna keep looking for stuff. So I wasn't able to find any more nice males, but I've decided I'm gonna end this video here. I had a pretty good first few fallow deer hunts. Didn't shoot anything giant, didn't see any rares. Took me a little bit to figure out what I was doing, but I had fun with them. All in all, they're pretty cool. There's a few tweaks that I could see them doing, but for the most part, I had fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys in the next one.